Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, Noodle here, and we're back. We're back at Testificates, back for another round of talking with Noodle. Talking with Noodle. Last time we talked about atheism. I gave my opinion on it. As you can see, my internet is still incredibly shitty. And I said we were going to go ahead and talk about some quantum physics. So let's do this. Let's talk about quantum physics. I'm super excited. I love quantum physics. Have I ever studied quantum physics? No, I have not. I don't have a formal education, at least not college bound. I do have a high school education. I graduated from high school, as you guys may have known from my other, like, where I'm talking about my life. Come on. Let's give it the program. Dirt blocks. This is gonna drive me up a fucking wall. But quantum physics and physics in general, especially like the mechanics of the universe, is very interesting to me. I fucking love learning about that shit. And me and baby girl we watched these documentaries about the mysteries of the universe and how much of it we don't know a fucking goddamn thing about. And I thoroughly enjoyed that entire series. I really did. Should this fucking road be 3 wide? It seems like it's really big for no reason. I'm gonna say no. And we're gonna cut this bitch down to size. It'll take forever because my fucking internet sucks ass. Alright, so what they were saying in there had a lot of cool, interesting concepts. They were talking about the speed of light. They were talking about time travel. They were talking about multiple realms. And they were also talking about alien life. All of these subjects I find interesting. Look at this shit. Ugh. 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 It's like I have to dig all this shit up twice. Because it just decides that it doesn't want to fucking do anything. There, did I pick it up? Did I pick it up? Maybe. Alright. Let's talk about, like, alien life. They were talking about how we look at intelligent life. Because as you guys know, we're looking at other planets. And we're not looking at them because they're pretty. We're looking at them for 2 reasons. One, I guess the secondary reason is that we're looking for these planets because we're looking for a new home. As many of you know, Earth is getting polluted, and there's still a lot left to pollute, but eventually we're going to fucking run out of Earth. And when that happens, we're going to need to go to a new one or die with our planet. Also, there is... should this be 3 wide? This road is just so fucking wide. Like, it touches all the buildings. It's touching it all weird. I think we're just gonna knock this down to 1. Yeah, that'll be fine. And so, you know, we're looking for a new home. The second reason, and I would think that the primary reason, is because we're looking for life other than us. If there's other life out there, like, we want to find it so that way we know that we are not, you know, alone in the universe, which is a scary thought in and of itself. But the odds are that there's at least another planet out there with at least like 1 fucking life form on there. Odds are in our favor of finding it. Now, the problem is that we're trying to find intelligent life. And it really all comes down to, what do you consider to be intelligence? And they gave a really good example, and this was something that I didn't even fucking think of before. And when they said it, I was like, oh my god, my fucking mind is blown. They gave the example of, well, if we need to see what intelligent life is, we need to understand what intelligence is in the first place. So let's take a monkey, and you can do this with any animal. But they use an example of a monkey because that's our closest genetic, like, cousin, I guess. There is currently a 1% difference in DNA between us and a monkey. 1%. That's it. It's really small, really a minute thing. If it was like, hey, there's going to be a 100% chance I'm going to punch you in the face. And there's another one that's like, hey, there's a 99% chance that I'm going to punch you in the face. More than likely, you're still going to be like, oh shit, I'm getting punched in the face. There's not going to be any point in your mind where you're like, well, maybe there's that 1% that I'm not going to. Because even if that thought did run through your head, it would immediately be dismissed. And you'd be like, well, I'm going to get fucking punched. And that 1% difference is a huge difference. Because even the smartest monkey can learn rudimentary sign language. It can finger paint. It could it has the intelligence of a human toddler, basically. And that's the smartest primate. Now, what if we encountered intelligent life out there and it didn't see us as intelligent? And you guys are probably like, well, how could we not be seen as intelligent? We have art, we have music, we have science. Fuck, we got into space. Right. But what if there's a 1% DNA difference between us and them? That we, at our fucking smartest, our Stephen Hawkings, are just as smart as alien toddlers. Would they come by Earth and see us milling about, infighting, just fucking being human, and think to themselves, wow, there's no sign of intelligent life here anywhere, and they fucking move on? That's a distinct possibility, and it fucking sucks. It really does. And it was cool at the same time that it was like, wow, I never even thought of that before. We always assumed, humans always assume, that we are the pinnacle of evolution. That we're it. There's nothing better out there. And we can only find things comparable to us. Now, it's not unheard of or too weird of a concept to think that, there's going to be more alien life out there and that they're going to be more advanced than us. But it never really crosses our mind that they're going to be that much smarter than us. We just think that they would have spent more time, traveling space, or, where we would be in 1,000 years. Not that they would just completely fucking blow us out the water. Oh, God, I hate this fucking lag so much. I just want to hug AT&T with my face. People of YouTube, I'm getting so upset with my internet right now. And a lot of you are like, Noodle, why don't you just get better internet and quit bitching? And I would say to the people of YouTube, I would if I fucking could. But the only internet that we can get here in our shitty apartment is AT&T. And some of you out there have AT&T and think to yourselves, Noodle, AT&T is not that bad. It's pretty good, actually. And there may be a 99% chance that I will punch you in the face. Because our internet is the shittiest internet in the fucking world. I would rather have dial-up. I said it. Because at least dial-up, after it makes that fucking 10-minute connection, is a connection. It's not like our shitty internet. Oh, God. My fucking internet sucks so bad. It ruins Minecraft for me. That's how bad my internet is. Is that sad? I think it's sad. All right, so going back to what I was saying about intelligent life. So there we go. There is no intelligent life at all at AT&T. And if you work for AT&T, just fucking unsubscribe right now. I don't even care. Just get out of here. Yeah, so that was really cool. And that was a really cool concept that we could be so different from other life on different planets. Now, they were also talking about the speed of light and time travel, and the mathematical possibilities of it. I guess the easiest way to go ahead and start this conversation is to talk about light. As you know, light is like this energy source. It flies through time and space, flying as fast as it can until, a stray beam from some distant star 40 billion jillion light years away bounces into the back of our retinas and ends its trip right then and there, and we see light. Well, light is the fastest thing in the universe that we know of. There is a distinct possibility that there's something faster than light out there, but we may never see it, ever. Mind you, not that we don't ever not want to. It's that we don't know if it's even possible for us to see it. Here's the thing. You guys may have heard of the twin paradox. And it roughly goes something like this. You take two children from Earth that were born at the exact same time. They're twins. But you take one, you put them in a spaceship, and you have them flying around in light speed or near light speed. If they went like 99.9% the speed of light, okay, the child on Earth would age 103 years, okay? By the time the child in the spaceship aged 5 years old. And now some of you are like, well, how the fuck is that even possible? And some of you are nodding that you've heard of it before, but you don't understand why. The reason is because time as we know it, time that we perceive is all that it is. It's a perception. It doesn't actually mean anything. Hang on, I'm having an epiphany here, people. Is this how I want it? Yeah, that'd be fine. Time is based off of what you perceive. It's not really a thing. You can't hold it, you can't touch it. There's no concept of it. It's just how we perceive things. Time for us, as far as humans are concerned, will always move at the same speed. For example, the child that... Oh my god. Hang on. Okay, are you done? Thank you. Hello? It's fucking lag, I swear. So for example, the child that's in the spaceship, I said that they aged 5 years. They didn't just age 5 years, but they spent 103 years in the spaceship. They literally felt as if only 5 years had passed, where on Earth, 103 years would have passed. It has something to do with the speed and how it affects gravity, and I don't know. It's really technical, and I don't really quite understand how it works, but all the math points that as you start moving closer and closer and closer to the speed of light, time slows down. So much so that all the math points that if you reach the speed of light, if we were to be in a spaceship and we moved at the speed of light, time would stop for us. It would just cease. We would be frozen in time until we slowed down enough for time to resume. Now that's a pretty cool thought if you think about it. The math also goes on to tell us that if you move faster than the speed of light, time actually starts going backwards. That's kind of weird. And it's this fucking time paradox. Now, we can see light. Not that we can see it travel, but we can see the effects of light. We see the dead bodies of light as it's hitting the back of our eyes, as it's reflecting off of some fucking surface. We could see it. Let me see if I can get all this shit off the ground. Okay. The problem is that if there was something that moved faster than the speed of light, some proton of energy or something that moved faster than the speed of light, we wouldn't be able to perceive it because it would be moving backwards through time. So we would only catch a mere glimpse of it for a fracture, the tiniest fracture of a bajillionth of a second, as it passed from the future into the past through our time period. The odds of us ever seeing this particle is none. We'll never fucking see it, if it even exists. It's theory. But if so, then it may be possible to go backwards in time. Could we go back and see the dinosaurs? I don't know. We don't exactly know how time travel works because obviously we haven't done it before. But, theory suggests it might be possible. Maybe. But more than likely, it's probably not possible. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. But I do know that that's a really cool concept, that you can't really go faster than the speed of light because then you end up going backwards in time. Now, another interesting thing to look at while you're thinking about this whole light traveling is that light began as a source. It's this little fucking thing floating through the air. And it's flying throughout the entire galaxy. But you have to remember that it is itself paused in time. So from the moment that this particle of light is created and it's flung into the universe, it has no life. It's paused. And it could travel millions, billions of years across the galaxy, finally get to Earth, hit the back of our retinas, and die. And then that's it. It just ceases to exist. From the moment it was created, it died instantly to its own perception. That fucking sucks, no matter how you look at it. I'm really not liking the way that this is coming out so far. This fucking lag isn't helping at all. There we go. That's looking a little better, and then I'll just take off the wood, because the wood I always thought looked a little tacky. Yeah, so I mean that was just an interesting concept in itself, is that light itself doesn't have a lifespan, because I mean, like, it's created, it travels across the universe. Even if it was like billions of years across the universe, its own perception is that time didn't move at all, and all of a sudden, bam, it's dead. It's born, I'm dead. It fucking sucks. They were also saying how it's impossible really to move faster than the speed of light. According to theory, I mean, just moving faster than the speed of light is impossible. And even if you could, you wouldn't be able to see because there's not light, whatever. There's not light moving into your eye because you're moving faster than it. But there is ways to bend space and time. And that is to teleport, sort of. They kind of have two methods of moving very quickly through the universe. One of them is obviously teleportation, where your atoms disintegrate from one end and instantly regenerate in another end. Is that possible? Theoretically, yes. Teleportation is theoretically possible. Is it plausible? Not in the near future. But what is plausible, once we figure it all out, is bending space and time. Due to like quantum physics and the physics that are going on today, it is theoretically possible to master gravity and create a gravity well so dense that it actually bends space. Like if you take like a piece of paper and you fucking grab two opposite ends of it and bring them together. That's like bending space and time, and then you can easily transverse the gap in between it really quick, as opposed to having to travel across the entire sheet of paper. And that is possible. In fact, it's more than possible. It's way mathematically sound to do it. It's just that we don't know how to do it or how to make a gravity well that big. He also went on to talk about black holes. And the great mystery of black holes and blah, blah, blah. And a cool thing that came of it was that everybody here who knows anything about black holes knows that there's a thing called spaghettification. Yes, that's the technical term for it, spaghettification. If you don't know what that is, it's basically that as you're getting towards, like, you're falling into a black hole, there's a point where gravity is so fucking dense that it starts pulling you kind of in a funnel towards the center of the black hole. That pulling action stretches you like a piece of fucking taffy. Because the way... Oh, Jesus Christ. Because the fucking way... Hang on. So fucking annoying. God, fucking... Oh my god, this fucking lag. I may have to finish recording all these shit, all of this tomorrow, because this is almost impossible to fucking... Look at this. It's damn near impossible to fucking do anything. What was I saying? Spaghettification? Oh, yeah. That the way that the gravity works is that it gets more and more dense. The farther the gravity gets more and more stronger, the farther in you get into the black hole. Why that's important is because that means that at some point the gravity at your head is pulling you less than the gravity at your feet. So your feet actually get stretched out and it starts pulling you like a piece of taffy. Slowly pulling you and making you thinner and thinner and thinner until it crushes you down until you're a string of atoms. That's called spaghettification. And yes, like I said, that is the technical name for it. And I fucking think that's super awesome that that's the technical name. Where the fuck are my bricks? Oh my god, I'm gonna die in fucking lava because... Oh, where's my well? Oh my god, fuck you, lag. Did I mention that I hate my internet? I'm fairly certain I did. Alright. But, depending on the size of the black hole, depends on if spaghettification will even take effect. It is theoretically possible that if you have a big enough black hole, you can fall straight through it and spaghettification wouldn't happen. And in that event, you actually can pass through a black hole. Theory suggests that on the other side of the black hole is another dimension altogether. Or what scientists call a multiverse. And multiverses is a really cool concept. Basically what it means is that there is other dimensions out there, like what you would consider another dimension. You are in a parallel universe. You're in another place entirely. That's not anywhere found anywhere in our solar system. It's not a wormhole. It's literally a rip into another dimension. And scientists believe that there are multiple dimensions because we have seen not atoms, but I guess atom particles, quarks, antimatter and stuff move and disappear for like a fraction of a second and reappear a little bit down the ways and then disappear and then reappear a little bit farther away and then disappear and reappear even further away. There's no reason for this fucking phenomena and nobody knows where the particles go. Where they disappear? Are they dying and being recreated? No, they won't think. We don't think so. Are they the same particle? Maybe. There's no way to actually prove. We can't like timestamp a particle. But if it is the same particle, where's it going? It's most certainly not sticking around our universe because it's nowhere to be found. It just fucking disappears. Just like all of the shit that I'm trying to make. It just disappears. Hello? Hello? There it is. This fucking lag, I swear. Yeah, so that was my alarm. If you guys didn't realize it, it's so fucking impossible for me to continue playing Minecraft. It's all going to go away here in a second. But here we go. We already started upgrading the blacksmithy a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and redo the walls. I'm probably going to put in a big bay window. That'd be great. I'm not going to live in the blacksmith forever. I just kind of took up residence here because I like living in the blacksmith. I may actually take up residence in one of the little houses. Who knows? I may go out and live in the farms. I'm definitely not living in the giant penises, though. Also, there is a thing that testificates breed based off of how many doors that they're near. And that might be a good thing. We may have to get our testificates to have sexy time because I don't know about you, but there seems to be a marked decline in the amount of testificates that we have in our village. And I don't think they're going away. I think they're slowly just fucking dying. Either random zombies attack or... Fuck, man. I don't know. I don't know where the hell they all went. They're all gone. Whoosh, all gone. You know what? It's like they rolled over one day and they looked around their town. They were like, man, it's like we don't even recognize this place anymore. And then they just fucking took off. Ungrateful bastards is what they all are. Yeah, I don't know where any of the testificates are. I think they're all dead. With the exception of that one testificate that's wandering around the town right now. Oh, is it you? Yeah, it's you. You want money for books. You're the librarian. So the only one who survived was the librarian, which is sad. Maxwell House. I think he's dead. Maxwell House is dead. Oh, it's so sad. If anything, I can just get Strike to come over here and make some more testificates, because god damn it, we're gonna fill up this fucking village again with life. But probably while there's construction going on, it probably might not be the best idea to have too much life here. All right. So that's it. I'm done with my quantum physics talk. I'm not gonna fucking record any more of this shit tonight. It's damn near impossible to fucking play. And then I guess that also means I'm not gonna record ESO tonight either, because with the shitty internet connection, I can barely hook up to fucking Strike server. What hope do I have to connecting to fucking ESO? None. None. So there we go. But I will continue recording these even if I have to do this shit on my own time during the week. Hopefully I'll get the internet thing sorted out tonight and I'll be able to record everything else tomorrow. Fuck, I have to upload videos too. Oh man, it's gonna suck. But okay, so this should be Tuesday. Tuesday. I think what I'm gonna do is have I'm gonna go ahead and move the Hunger Games to Saturdays now. I think I'm gonna kind of make it like a weekend thing, just to kind of like, oh, it's the weekend, let's do Hunger Games. Look, okay, I fucking forgot to upload it Wednesday, and I uploaded it for Saturday, and now it's on Saturday. So be sure to put in your votes for that. Who do you want to go ahead and sponsor? And let me know down what you guys want to see. I threw out some suggestions. Alan Wake, Doom. I have BioShock Infinite. I know a lot of people do a Let's Play of that though. So I mean, I'm just throwing out titles. If there's a specific game you want me to play, hey man, if it's on sale, I'll be more than happy to pick it up. And play it for you guys. I want to try to keep away from endless series. Like I said, like I have Factorio, I have Banished. I kind of want to keep away from those because there's no definitive end to them. And I kind of want like this extra slot that I have now that Left 4 Dead's gone to be something that we can just kind of rotate out regularly and not have to like juggle around like ESO or like any of the other stuff that we have. So that's about it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I appreciate everything that you guys do, and I will catch you all next time.